are at SIAL's entrance. Product display room, the conference room. Spray wash product line. Stationary units. Display. There's George. Point of purchase display. And they also have the car wash product line. Carlo. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Buonasera. Buongiorno, I guess it is. This is your technical area, is that correct?
Here, no, this one too.
Mm-hmm.
Good morning. So, what are you doing?
Buongiorno.
You have outside help on that then?
We have Mr. Olivier's son working on that here since the end of July. Now he left the company because he is making videos and his major job in video company. And so now we are doing on our own and waiting that somebody will replace him.
You never contracted outside agency?
Yeah, we do also, but it was together with it.
And then this is your administrative offices? For production. Planning, production planning, purchasing, things of that nature? Okay. Your lab. This is where they bring in our heaters and test them and see how they work, huh? There's a new electric ceramic that they're working on. This is where everybody tinkers.
Yeah.
Tinkers with the toys. Okay. Okay. See, I know. It's pretty fast. So here you're doing tube cutting. Okay, let's talk about this fabricator. So this is their $1 million investment. And how many different materials? You can nine different materials.
Yes.
So you buy all standard, basic standard size sheets.
Yes.
And then the fabricator actually programs
Exactly, and automatically it picks up
the correct material and minimizes the weight and scrap material. And
and the computer automatically decides where to put
here's their scrap. You can see very minimal. That's a flame cut, is that correct?
Pardon?
That's a flame cut?
Yes.
It's cutting it with a...
Now 72 different tools.
to coax the automatic machine. There it goes. How surprising.
There's already more.
Okay. Array of various tooling in the operation. Come over here and have some brake operations performed, or will those come over here and for secondary operations where there's some form of bending?
You get those parts there, and then he bends.
Pretty good sized part. That's for your
That's the side of the big
unit
you saw yesterday. Side panel.
So here's the big brake with a small part. Okay.
Can also cut around this way.
Okay, so what do we have over here? This is welding, and this is your machine shop area? They do
for welding and rolling the burners.
Okay.
The gas burners.
Must be your manufacturer.
Charge for
Okay. And that's the computer that drives the machine. Very impressive. Pretty familiar, putting together the combustion chambers. And this is an interesting feature that they described to us, where they put a device in here that enables the
compensate.
the growth of the component under the heat. Wire baskets all on wheels. How big is the building? You mentioned that to me yesterday.
I think it's
6,000 square meters. Nice and compact.
The combustion chambers, but now it's not working. we feed it with the flat.
Okay. So it's an automatic roller. And then they come off the line here. That will automate the equipment. Riveting machine. This does the dimpling.
Yeah. Making this.
Is that an in-house manufactured machine? Orderly rivets, everything close at hand. It seems like we make millions of brackets of rivets and things. I keep wondering if we need to make them all that many. Okay. So over here we're fabrication. Oh, okay. There. Is this the
Protection.
So he's going to roll that. Looks like the maintenance people and
I don't know what it is.
some other welding equipment. You have, okay, so you've got some of your work in process inventory. These would be shells and other components. This is more or less your work in process for these fabricated components. You have a craneway over this entire factory, don't you? That's incredible. Yeah, you can drop in more or less anything. It's a nice capability. Go to the powder dome.
You see, today we are making right now. Move.
Right. Automatic paint.
We can do the tour inside if you want.
Okay.
So maybe first take the video of the cleaning and degreasing. Also dicing is a pretty important thing.
You've got a two-story system. Ours is all spread out on one floor. You
Up
get
in
better.
the chemical cleaning, and then comes down.
Yeah, you get better space utilization. Excuse me.
You can take the video. See? Oh, just a second. He puts the paint in because
They have here is an automated line that the two colors, they keep them constantly fed and then simply roll the black line into place through the conveyor and then when they want to switch, they just simply roll the red line into the conveyor system. Doing some touch-up work in there.
Poi digli che all'ora di pranzo il microfono io lo chiamo. These are still powder coated and these are already coming out from the oven.
Okay, we're back here in the fabrication area. Maybe we should go through the fabrication and then come back through the assembly. What do you think?
Yeah.
That's kind of a logical flow. So here's some of your material. Is this ready to feed to the assembly line? Tanks and mounting systems and shells. Now, is this your people who manage the inventory in your stock rooms?
Yes.
Definitely want to get a shot of your logistics system here. Very impressive. And the use of mezzanines for space utilization. Is this Italian?
It is.
Modular. System logistics.
So now he is
Programming in. Actually, I wanted to get the most important shot on the whole tour.
Man, if you want.
Okay.
This is an important part of the tour if you want.
Yes. So it's and do you basically maintain what we call a min-max system?
Yes.
So that you determine how many parts that you want to maintain, and then once it's
stated in the
right.
computer, and once you get this level, this quantity, automatically the department buys.
We use the cardboard carton methodology, stacked on shelves, and hope that you can find it. Very impressive. Do you happen to know offhand the cost of this kind of a system? Do you remember what your company paid, invested in this system?
I think every one cost approximately $200,000.
Every one? Every...
One, two.
Oh, okay. All right.
2 machines.
My guess is that holds a fair amount of pieces and parts.
Oh yeah.
You can stock
Quanti metri
a lot.
quadrati di stoccaggio ci sono qua dentro? Io me l'avevano detto ma non mi ricordo più.
Grazie. These systems. And I've got to see your narrow aisle picking system. Here it is, and he's retrieving a container.
Do you want to have them inside?
Well, if he could do that, that'd be great. Is he going to put that inside?
Così alza il braccio e gli facciamo vedere fin dove
So
va.
you have a track system to keep it. Do you know the system? Is this a random, what they call random selection order system? They put it in any shelf that's available?
No.
It's got designated.
Yes. You know exactly where every component is.
And this was approximately $100,000, this system?
No, much more. It cost.
Or I guess
30,000 just the roof. Just the floor. Sorry, just the floor. And this one it cost, I think, $150,000
just for the
Yeah.
this mechanism. Yeah, the side load and the oh. Got to get someone up there with a hammer. Yeah.
Grazie mille.
Grazie. So this is your work in process inventory. How high are your ceilings here? You say that's about 30 feet?
15 meters or 12 meters. 12 meters.
Yeah, this is what I've tried to get our people to keep pushing stuff up. That we don't take advantage of the height of our building.
Space is so expensive
Uh-huh.
that you have to use it all.
Optimize it. Look at all your components.
Quindi 1 e 2 mancano.
Do you know what your rate of turnover is on your inventory investment? Typical measurement is
How many
turns
times in a
a
year?
year that you turn over your inventory.
I think it's something like 4 or 5.
Yeah. That would probably be fairly typical. Yeah, this is quite a system. And this is where you put stuff when you run out of space, huh? Out in the yard. That's what we do.
As I told you, we will make a new building
Uh-huh.
there in front.
Yeah, it looks like you're landlocked here with your existing facility, your neighbors.
Mm-hmm.
You're right up to the... And you have your tanks manufactured or stamped on the outside with your tooling.
Stamped outside with our tooling.
Right. And then also welded.
Yes.
And I think this is notable. This is a base that's one-piece injection molded. And in this area, you indicated that you have a lot of factories that do work for Fiat and automotive. So
Yes. So what
you can readily get this type of
things done outside
stamping,
for
welding,
prices.
yeah, and
It wouldn't be
useful for us to have a machine to inject plastic for
Right.
thousands of parts. Would be worth millions.
Mm-hmm.
You utilize the same control blocks, 2 or 3 different models.
Yes. Yeah. It comes from 4 boxes under the automatic.
What typically would you keep in your mezzanine there? Is that like cartoning or packaging? Or?
Yeah, most packaging.
Maybe we can go take a shot of your tent. Yep. Cartons are always a challenge. Oh, okay. This would be your small parts inventory.
Yeah, this is for customers for warranty and delivery to customers. Separate.
I like these bins.
So we keep separates the 2 warehouses for spare parts. The one for the production and the one for the customer.
Warranty work.
Because, yeah, warranty. Because in the past, when we were small at the beginning, sometimes during
They
the
brought
winter,
the,
we needed the parts
right,
for production.
you-
we couldn't deliver the customers.
Right.
Now,
Yeah, we know how that works.
yeah.
And temporary housing to manage all of the warehousing of your product that Carter's been out selling. And the factory keeps telling them to slow down, stop selling so much. They need a bigger building. We have a similar story.
That's the one.
Okay. And motors. Now, is this they're building these units up?
Yes,
Is that okay?
exactly. This is the
So
line
this is your
for this kind of
fabrication for the indirect fired unit. Well, you get a good shot of the combustion chamber. Do you do all of this internally, or do you have that welded on the outside?
We have, again, we own the toolings, and we have a company very close to here, owned by a friend of ours, working for us.
So this is your workstation, basically, for all of this type of unit. And these would be all of the components for...
Yeah, they make the pre-assembling, of the electrical box, motors.
Okay.
Every respectable company has a man with an hammer.
Right, absolutely. We have ours too. And once again, this is your finished goods storage, and you have the mezzanine. And you're pretty
As
well...
you see, it's very small. And this is the reason why we will start to build up a new hall close to the other side of the factory.
So this would be more or less work in process that's going to go for these units. So now we're going to go to the assembly.
We are organizing the assembling line for the paraffin heaters, kerosene heaters, as you say. And today it's not working, the line for the pumps either.
See, how do we get over there? Well, let's view this one here. So now they bring the work in process components and start the assembly line.
So, home is there. This is my video.
Buongiorno.
Excuse me, sir. Would you play chess?
You purchased it?
chess? Would you play chess?
No. You purchased the valve,
And check
and then this is.
leaking.
Then she's going to do the sub-assembly. Now that's an interesting. He rides on a.
Gutierrez, quello ce l'ha come allenamento.
Step.
Le tavole di step. Le tavole di prima.
Yeah.
Così non sta fermo tutto il giorno. Ma che idea, lì.
Yeah. That's your.
Should be patented, something like that.
Okay. Now they're going to assemble into the shell or drop into the shell the combustion chamber. Perform a riveting operation. So these are prepared in another area.
There.
Combustion chamber, and then brought over.
show the
they put
machine,
burn-
you show the machine.
Right, the dimples. They comes over here and assembles the. Combustion burner and the. What do we call that little plate? The plate where the burner. Yeah, I know it has a name. I can't think of the name of it. Okay. Buongiorno.
Sei telegenico.
The one big difference I noticed is you use a lot of pop rivets. We use a lot of screws.
No, bisogna molti screws.
Well,
Many pop screws. Some.
Well, I mean, I've noticed. So she's doing the motor assembly. Pretty universal, huh, George? I mean, building a heater in Italy is similar to building it in Rancho Cucamonga.
It's just that all these components will be done on a separate line and ours,
Right.
rather than having them come down.
Come down on the final assembly. Now here they do their quality assurance on the line. This may be the first unit that they produce, and they'll operate it for at least 2 hours, and then take this one off the line, put it and take the next available unit, and continue the quality assurance. This is their testing protocol. the temperature rise. Is that correct?
Yeah.
By doing that, you get this to shut down.
Cleans being a silent thing,
Right.
good to have it.
Fingerprint. Right.
Fingerprint.
One of the worst things about it is
Either there is some problem or should something to do.
He's going to put the barcode on it and the appropriate packaging. Automatic piece of equipment for palletizing. And then would come over here for shrink wrap. Okay.
Assembly line for the compression.
Yeah. Okay. Is the rate starting?
Un video per l'America.
Buongiorno. Buongiorno.
Smile. Keep smiling. Two ladies are two bosses. This girl is the chief of the production line for the heaters with the pump. She's the responsible for the line. Today it's not working the line, so she's working here.
Doing the electronics.
Yeah.
The components on shelving in plastic bins, identified. Center.
Yes. Also sandblasted plastic before.
They're casting.
I see little particles on it. I just know where they are.
I don't think they'll cause problems either. They will be taken away. He will start letting them work. And when they are ready, they are started. And they work all the time of the production of the complete line. So approximately half an hour every compression.
So he's basically doing the same process as this gentleman. Okay.
When the last will be completely assembled, he will stop the first line, send it to production line, and we'll start assembling a new one.
All the tools, the plumbing above the operator.
And it checks the pressure, maximum and minimum. Okay.
Now they're just going to make the pump. They're not building the
compressors.
Right. I mean,
And
that's
then
compressors.
will be sent there. And this is the production line.
So they are going to do the assembly of the
Yes,
final unit.
exactly. They didn't start yet.
Okay.
But I think they are awaiting the compressor come.
Okay. Can we walk over there? And
Now.
the units come down here, and they go down to an automatic packaging system. Okay, here's you're going to start your process. Combustion chambers, you got tanks. And starting the assembly process. Just kind of squeeze through here. Put it on the decals. Down the line. This is the electric heater unit.